I think sponsors are one of the most important group of people that you can be associated with. I was incredibly fortunate that I became a buyer at Neiman Marcus, and my very first day on the job, there was a knock on my door, and I looked up and it was Mr. Stanley Marcus, the king of the store. And he came in with a gift for me. It was a long box, and I thought, wow, jewelry, how cool is that on my first day at work? Obviously, it was not jewelry. Upon further investigation, it looked like a nameplate for my desk. But when I unwrapped this beautifully gift-wrapped package, he was talking to me as I was unwrapping, and he said, "Young lady, I'm giving you the greatest gift you'll ever get in your career. And don't you ever forget what it says on this nameplate." And I opened it and it said, "The customer is your business and not an interruption." It was extraordinary advice, and I've never forgotten it. I've even used it on my daughter when she was annoying me, going, "Hey, you didn't ask to be born. You are not an interruption in my life. Get focused here, Mom." The second exciting sponsor that I had was a few years later in New York City. I joined Federated Department Stores as the first ever product manager for private label accessories in the men's and women's departments. It was a huge job, and my boss was sending me into the wilds, 17 different divisional merchandise managers from autonomous department stores all over the United States. And I had to convince them to buy the product that I was pushing. And he said to me, "I'm going to give you the best advice you ever got." Second guy that thinks that. It was, listen, go in that meeting, don't talk, you listen. You make sure you know what you want to come out with, but you listen. They'll tell you what they want, and you can deliver what you've got to them so they think it's what they want and they think it was their idea. It was extraordinary. He said, "They'll tell you at the end of the meeting, great meeting." And sure enough, they did for the rest of my life, basically. That's the first thing I do. The last incredible sponsor I had was the president of the Leslie Fay companies when I went there to run an apparel company. My first time really in charge of the bottom line for a company that was going to grow from $8 to $50 million in the 4 years that we were growing it. The president of the company was the former CFO. And he came to me one day and he said, "Young lady," he did say that, "I know that you're really smart, and I know that you have great taste, and I know that you've had all this success building brands and businesses and all these retail stores, but you're on the manufacturing side now, so there's one thing you really need to understand, and that's the numbers. You're going to learn the financials, and that'll take you anywhere you want to go." And he was absolutely right. So there you have it. The customer is your business and not an interruption. Listen. That customer will tell you exactly what they want, no matter what form they're taking. And understand the money. Don't follow the money, lead the money, but understand where it is and take care of it.